Alright, I got a package today from Think Tank. I'm excited to see what's in here. I don't know why I said that. I know what's in here. Ooh. Oh, I can tell this is nice already. Oh yeah. Woo! This is a nice one. Airport International, version 3.0. So this is the third Think Tank roller that I've had and not because they wear out or anything. I just like having the different sizes, different options, so I can go with the stuff that's most compact depending on which gear I have at the moment. So I have the Airport Security, which was a US standard carry-on size. That's my other bag I've had for probably 7 or 8 years. It's a great bag, but I've pared down my gear, and so a lot of times I don't need that big of a bag. Plus, I'm traveling more, and so I wanted to have the international size. That's international carry-on standards. The US one, sometimes people would give me trouble about using that as a carry-on because it's a little bit bigger, but this is nice and compact. Loving it here already. So let's open up the bag and see what we've got here. First of all, just like the quality of the build on these bags, the fabric. I've used a number of different bags over the last 20 years, and Think Tank is just always my favorite. Their stuff is so good. Oh man, I feel like this is taller than my other one. It's nice and high. I like that. That's great. Another thing about these bags that I love are the wheels are so smooth. Actually, I'll switch it over. So they've got this nice lock on there. Okay, let's see what we got in here. We got the rain cover here. This is interesting. For the tripod, I think this sticks on the outside. I typically don't carry a tripod, but that's a nice feature to have. It's nice that it's not just built onto the side. So since I don't use a tripod, I don't have to have this on here sticking out all the time. And there's so many different options for dividers. Love all the dividers that they come with. I'll probably take like a lot of these out. One thing I really like about the way their dividers are set up is they've got this one here, so you can put your camera in there with the lens on, and there's two here. This is perfect for me because I carry two camera bodies with the lenses attached all the time, so I can just take these out, and then I'm put my cameras in there. That's great. All the clear pockets here. It's nice and deep. Very cool. Oh, I didn't know that. This one has a laptop sleeve in it. That's nice. That's cool. And the original bag that I have, I had to buy like a separate bag to keep my laptop in here, like a laptop bag goes in there. Now that's all built right in. Nice. And a tablet. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna grab my gear and then let's load it up. So this is what I had been using, the Airport version 2.0. It's pretty big. Let's see how the size comparison is. And this is the laptop bag I was talking about. That I have to put that in. So it really is just about a couple inches shorter and a couple inches narrower. Let's try it this way. That's interesting. It feels a lot smaller. It's only a little bit smaller. I mean, it's the difference between a US size carry-on and the international carry-on. But this with the laptop, let's see. Let's see how I want to lay these out here. If I do it like this. Like you can tell more of a difference that way, just seeing them side by side. So this one has all the stuff in it, and so the way I have my gear, I have these switched right now. All right, so I didn't reset this all the way since my last shoot. Alright, so this is what it usually looks like. As you can see, I've got the two bodies, a 24mm, 50mm, that I have on all the time. And I even have the hoods out, so I can literally just pick my cameras up and out, and they're ready to go without me having to set anything up. So basically, I have the same setup. This is what I do is I take my straps out, and I put them on over my head, and then I pull the cameras out and go. So if I do the same kind of setup here, so I have room. I could push these up higher. So then let's see which side would be good for my 70 to 200 here. That's a little narrow. I could put it over here if I just take all these out. Plenty of room there. See, this is just extra stuff I don't usually take with me. I had this on a shoot from the other day, so I don't usually use that. And if I have extras, this is like my extras pocket. So most of that stuff I don't even take with me most of the time. So I'm going to start with the things I use the most. So I also have their belt pack system, which is this belt, and then you hook all of these bags onto the belt. So usually, right now I mostly use this one. I keep this is all Think Tank stuff. So this is the Think Tank Pro Speed belt. So I use this one for my memory cards and batteries. I stick my phone in there when I'm shooting. I've got a cloth for my lenses. This is an extra bag I don't usually use a speed light, but if I do, sometimes I'll stick it in there. Or if I have an extra lens that I'm renting or whatever, I'll use that. And then so I put this with the 70 to 200. And mostly I just use these 2 bodies and 3 lenses. So, will this fit? It's a little tight there. So maybe what I'll do is something like put this here, and then the belt. Stick the belt in here maybe. I don't know. And as I start to use this, I'll modify things a bit to see what works best. But a lot of this, I could even put this here. There's plenty of depth there, and I've got room for a speed light. And then this is where I could put, I've got some of these sync cords and stuff. If I need some extras in there. And this, since I don't always use this, I can just stick it in here. But there's enough room that I could move pockets around a little bit and work this in over here, that if I bought another lens or rented a lens, I could fit a pretty good sized lens in this pocket or add this onto it. So there's a lot of options here. What I might do is make this narrower and then move this over here. So then I've got 2 pockets over there, kind of like this. I've got the 1, 2, 3, and it's more evenly distributed. So maybe go like 1, 2, 3, and see how. So yeah, now I did this, and I probably liked it better the other way, but it's easy enough to fix. Yeah, so that gives me a good starting space. I could even roll this up and put it down there. That's a good spot for that. Put that over here. And that's the bulk of the stuff that I take with me. I don't usually take all those things with me. If I need to take some extra batteries, I can stick them in one of these pockets, or more likely I'll just put them up top, like here or something. So having that in there, and then this pocket. So a lot of times will take books with me places to show or give to people. I could stick these in where the tablet compartment is. So that would work. And then also, instead of using this, I can put the laptop right in here. So that's nice. And it still gives me the flexibility if I want to use this bag. You have just a laptop sleeve. You can still use this pouch for that. I found kind of a cheat with these bags. Okay, here's my big tip for travel with these bags is if you have a smaller laptop case or sleeve that has, you know, a strap, all right, and then this is, when I go through the airport, this is my carry-on, and then I have a backpack that I take too, and usually this is fine going in the overhead bin. They'll let you on the plane with it, but if someone's like, oh, that's too thick to go in, then I pull it out, and then this will go in the overhead bin, and then I've got a laptop bag and I've got my backpack, so I'm kind of like getting a third bag in, and I've never had anybody give me any issue with that. So I find that this is really helpful to travel like that. I don't know. I've never had any problems. Has anyone else done this sort of thing? I'd be interested to know if it works for other people. So yeah, I'm excited about having this new international standard. It's a little bit more compact for when I'm shooting in town, but then also, you know, it's got it's a little more compact for when I'm shooting in town, but then also it'll fit a lot easier on my flights. The last few times I've taken that big bag, I've gotten more grief. I can usually still talk them into finding a spot when I tell them there's camera gear in there, but now I know I won't have that issue with this one. So yeah, it's got the security that's built in, which is nice. You know, this is like all the way into the frame of the case. So if you're gonna be waiting around somewhere, falling asleep between flights, you can, you know, lock this to something. You don't have to worry about it because you've got the lock to the bag itself, and then you've got the lock to the main compartment with this here. These are easy to use. Oh, I think I hit the, there. So you can even put them in one side at a time. So it really is very secure, so you don't have to be so wary about all your gear. And I like the pop. Let me do that again for fun. Gotta do it from this side. So there you have it. So this is how I pack up my gear. And these are the bags that I use. And I really like ease of use for all these. You know, honestly, I thought that I was gonna prefer this. Whoops, they're older style. It tucks away and you can zip it up. And I always kind of liked that, but then you've got this whole process of, it's tight here too. You got to dig your hand in there and pull it out. But now it's a lot faster to just reach down and you get it right there. And so I guess that just goes to show that people who do things for a living, who design these things for a living, know what they're doing. So yeah, excellent bag. Highly recommend it. Check out the links in my bio. I've got my Think Tank link where you can get a discount with them. You get a special gift and stuff like that if you use my code. So check that out in the bio. No, check that out in the comments. And yeah, cool. I've got more coming soon. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. They sent me 2 bags for a giveaway that I'll be doing in December of this year. So check it out. Thanks.